Hi, I'm Xiaoxiao. Welcome back to 3 Ways for Visible Mending with Sashiko. In the last 2 episodes, we covered the pattern Kushinui and Jujizashi, as well as basic mending techniques. Today, we will go over the pattern Kakinohana, the persimmon flower pattern, and we will also learn a trick of how to deal with a small hole surrounded by a large weakened area. Let's get started. Step 1. Strengthen the hole and determine the area that needs patches. Different from the first 2 videos where the damages are relatively new and the hole is made by accident, this piece of denim shirt has been worn for a long time and the hole happened with natural wearing. If you touch around, you'll find the damaged area is actually thinner than healthy fabric around and the whole area needs strengthening. As usual, I will clean up the hole and put stitches around to strengthen it. Mark the bigger area, extend about 1 inch to the healthy fabric. I'll explain why we need extension later. Then fold the patch into the size of the marked area. Attach the patch at the back and put basting stitches around to secure it. You can check out my first Sashiko for visible mending video for the instruction of these steps. Then cut and fold the perfect patch for the small hole and fix it to the front. Step 2. Draw and mark the pattern. Use the stitches we used to attach the big patch as our guidance. I'll draw 0.5 cm by 0.5 cm grids. You want your grid to be at least 0.5 cm outside the basting stitches, so your pattern can cover the whole area. The Kakinohana pattern may look complicated. It is actually just built with the vertical and horizontal lines, and they're just simple running stitches following the grid. Every other grid has a stitch. Some stitches start with the first grid and some start with the second grid. Same for the vertical lines, and if you arrange these running stitches differently, you will get other Kakinohana patterns. I'll leave downloadable links in the description. To help us remember how to sew the pattern, I'll mark the ones start with the second grid as 1, and the ones start with the first grid as 0. As you can see, for this specific persimmon flower pattern, my vertical lines follow a pattern of 1, 0, 0. And my horizontal lines have a repetition of 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1. Step 3. Sew the pattern. I'll start with the simple vertical lines. Start in the middle to secure the patches. I mark this line as 0, so I start by the first stitch, and as usual, I make a couple of back stitches to secure the thread. Then follow with regular Sashiko Idomizashi stitches. Again, we only put stitches every other grid. Leave a tiny tail when you change lines. Proceed with the rest of the vertical lines by following the marked numbers and repeating the pattern 1, 0, 0. Stick a needle in while pulling the thread can prevent the fabric from bunching up. Don't forget to smooth your fabric out from time to time. Voila! Your vertical lines are done. You can take out the basting thread as the patches are secure. Sew the horizontal lines. Same thing, you want to follow the 0 and 1 numbers you marked. Kakinohana literally means persimmon flower. As kaki, the persimmon had the same pronunciation in Japanese as happiness and luck. It is a flower for blessing. The Kakinohana pattern perfectly demonstrates how simple running stitches can transform into complex-looking designs, while the vertical and horizontal lines provide strength and sturdiness to the mend. This beautifully exemplifies the philosophy behind Sashiko, where functionality and aesthetic beauty work together as one. Here you go, you can see your first line of persimmon flowers taking shape. Now you should be able to see where to start your first stitch in each line without needing to check the numbers. When it comes to mending, you'd rather have your patch bigger than smaller. If there are two strong areas with a weak gap in between, it will tear apart even more easily. That's why we extend the patch at least 1 inch into the healthy fabric. At this point, you can already feel that the Sashiko stitches are making this area more sturdy than before. When you reach a corner, ensure that one of your stitches covers it to keep it flat and secure. If the pattern doesn't naturally have a stitch over the corner, you can work from the back of the patch and take a small stitch through the front. Functionality should always come before appearance. Make a knot and weave in the rest of the thread. Spray water to get rid of the water erasable marking. You want the back of your mending look as neat as the front. It's not just a patch, it's a part of your garment. Voila, your beautiful and very practical Kakinohana patch is done. Check out the other Sashiko for visible mending videos on my channel if you haven't watched them yet. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. Happy mending! See you soon!